individual project of MTLI 2019, reflecting about pediatric cardiology, connecting anatomy, pathophysiology, and clinical presentation of cardiac disease in infants. The program is planned to connect these three main aspects to explain congenital and acquired heart disease in infants. We will have 15 weekly meetings in interactive lectures of 1 hour and 30 minutes to discuss the topic. My target audience are neonatologists, critical care physician, and pediatrician and my goal is to this target audience to get experience and confidence in cardiac disease. The students in the end of the course will be able to explain clinical presentation based on anatomical defect, and the opposite, be able to guess the anatomical defect based on clinical presentation. The learning methodology will be based in student-centered method. Students will receive the reading material and a real case scenario 1 week before. They will sketch the anatomical defect, and the lecturer and the teaching assistant will support the student during their learning. The students should interact and will have extrinsic and intrinsic motivation to help the process of learning. The intrinsic motivation is the sense of relevance of the disease for this population, these students. And the extrinsic motivation will be the grading criteria of successfully complete the program, 70% of the grading. I will share with the students 3 main rules to learn congenital heart disease. The patient is alive. Help the red blood cell to find a way, and remember, it will follow the easiest way. The first meeting, I will explain the program, how they will learn, and why the program is planned in this way. The second and third meeting will be a moment to explain basic concepts of cardiac anatomy and physiology of cardiovascular system. So I will use bottom-up strategies. And on following meetings, I will discuss about the disease. So I will use top-down strategy. And based on these 3 main rules, students will be able to explain congenital heart disease. The teaching methodology, I will use 3 main aspects, 3 main methods: flipped classroom method, real case method, and active learning and critical thinking development to teach students. The teacher will be a guide during the discussion. The environment will be safe. Doubts are always welcome. We will have 1 hour lecture to present the topic and 30 minutes to discuss about the real case. In the end, we will have 10 minutes to clarify questions. Students should interact between other students and with teacher also. The technology will be a live lecture in our hostel auditorium. We will use PowerPoint presentation in a nice way. Google Classroom and Google Chat will be 2 tools to help students to read the material and also share with other students their texts and doubts. And I will suggest students to have this app, Heartpedia, to observe the cardiac anatomical defect in a nice way. And they can sketch on a paper or using the Concepts app. Assessments. Students will be evaluated by participation. We will observe the interaction and commitment with the program. We will apply pre- and post-program assignments about the congenital heart disease. Every week, students should do 2 texts and 1 sketch about the topic, and in the end of the lecture, they should write a minute paper. They should also do a self-assessment on week 5, 10, and 15. So it will be a student-centered method in a nice environment. Students are responsible for their development, should be an interactive learning process and learning collaboration. The teaching strategy will be carefully prepared, and students should interact outside of classroom also. The grading, I will use attendance, 15%, participation, 30%, 2 texts and 1 sketch, collaboration during the discussion and during the chat, participation during the lecture if the student do the minute paper, 15%, and the final project that students should find a real case that they face on a hospital and present in the end of the course using the knowledge acquired during the program. That's my presentation. Thank you very much.